Warning. The Loud Spot podcast uses adult humor and adult language in its broadcast. It may be unsuitable for younger audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Also, we are idiots. Please don't take anything we say offensive or to heart.
Oh no! Oh boy! Ah, here it comes! The motherfucking Loud Spot!
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian. We are hanging out today with new metal messiah Diego. We got Tatted by Don, and we got producer Sam in the building.
I don't know why I got a hip hop. Why'd you give me a hip hop? Like everyone else gets normal stuff, and I get yo.
I was gonna say, yeah, it just missed the burp.
It's Sam to the Mac to the Tosh. 3.0. We got a good show tonight. We got some interesting conversations. We also got an interview from Matt, who's in a band called The Bunny the Bear. Also has his Tough Luck music. And then later on in the show, hopefully they come on. We got rebate coupons, which is interesting because
I love the name. I've been.
I want to know why. I want to know why.
I do too. And they're part of another band. And I'll let them tell what band they're part of. Yep. So you guys got to tune in. Stay tuned in the second half. We hope they'll be great. So.
I never asked how a band got their name, but rebate coupons, because it's not a good name, but it's something. It's something.
Like it.
So
it's
it has
original.
to be something.
Yeah,
it's original. It could be Wolf. It could be Alpha. It could be Ghost. There's a lot of things it could
Ghost
be.
already exists.
That's what I'm saying. You know how many bands, take two of their favorite bands and just kind of merge
them
name?
together.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Well, we are going to start this show off with the singer from Disturbed. What's his name? Like
David
Draymond. David Draymond. That's right.
David Draymond.
Couldn't remember his name, and I had all the time to research it, and I didn't. But thank you very much.
Fine, I got you.
We've talked on the show before about people that stop concerts, and this one's a little bit different. I found about a 1-minute clip that someone posted online, and we're going to take a listen and watch it. So here we go.
I'm proud of you. You're awesome. You're welcome. You okay? What's your name, darling? Sophia. Everyone say hello to Sophia. It's okay, baby. It's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. You okay? You promise? Yeah?
Now, for those of you guys listening at home, David is up at the barrier gates talking to a little girl and her parents, because she's not there alone. Obviously, who would let her in all by herself?
Be cooler if she was.
She's like 6 years old, probably, or 7 or 8, maybe. I don't know.
But so, when I watched this video at first, I was like, what's going on? I'm just saying it looks a little creepy. I'm not going to lie. All right, here we go.
Parents, what are your names? Rita and? Arthur. Everyone say hello to Rita and Arthur. Oh, darling, you're making me feel terrible now. You sure you're okay?
That's because she's creeped out by you, David.
Am I going to be the one that brings out the obvious and like the dad? For those of you who can't see this clearly, but the dad, Arthur, clearly looks like Wish.com David Draymond.
He does. He does. Good observation.
I'm in the land of confusion with it right now. I was like, how are you in the crowd and out on the stage at the same time?
Besides, darling, we may be dark, but let me share a secret with you. Sometimes darkness can show you the light.
Let me show you my island.
Anyways, there's that. When people, let's remove that here. When people stop concerts, I think if you're going to stop a concert,
why?
Well, if you're going to stop a concert for a little kid, for she was obviously crying or something, got scared. She got scared by something because he's probably screaming on stage or something. And the whole video shows that she was singing one of their songs that Simon and Garfunkel
Sound of Silence.
Sound of Silence. She was singing the whole song, and he talks to her about that song in the full interview. I think if you're going to stop a concert, that's one way to do it positive.
Most definitely. And
approach a kid that's sitting there front and center singing your songs. I thought that was sweet, man. I loved it.
It was sweet, but I ain't gonna lie, it was creepy to me. I watched the whole video.
It was sweet. It shows that he's compassionate.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I just, because he was like, more of the video, he talks about how everyone there's acceptance, what side of the political aisle you're on, what color of your skin, everything like that. And jokingly in my head, because I don't know if you know his backstory, he's Israeli special forces. I was like, unless you're Palestinian, then maybe he might not like you.
Okay, so here's the thing. I always thought.
Like, cut that out. I mean, come on, let's be real.
That's okay. Hey,
not wrong.
We're gonna offend some people. It's fine.
Not wrong. But it was a little creepy just because a little creepy.
I don't think it was creepy at all.
It was
a little creepy because Siri, it was creepy because it was just my phone's talking to me, but it was his delivery was creepy. I for a minute there, I felt like I didn't know what was going on because at any given moment, I thought he could have been like in the darkness, deliver us to the light.
Darkest of the night.
Yeah, and then he just right in her face.
Yeah, but I think it was. I think it was meant to be positive.
It was. What you guys doing? You guys were tearing it down, man. I thought it was awesome. It's cool when rock artists do stuff like that. You know who's good at doing stuff like that? The David Grohl. He's good at doing stuff like that.
Jelly Roll's been doing it a lot here lately too. He's been bringing kids up to actually perform with him, and so did Haley Williams. She brought a little girl up there to sing with her. Been seeing a lot of videos like that.
The reason why I said is because Haley Williams is not known for being a nice person. So
go ahead,
she's changed her image.
Yeah.
Well,
trying to change her image.
There you go. I have that opinion too, Sam. Like she's been known to not be a nice lady.
Yeah.
And
she's working on that.
Is that your Borat voice?
Yeah, she's a number three sellout. Yeah, she's a number three sellout. It's nice. But seriously though, she's been known to not be nice, right? And also face facts, which is going to play into my segment a little bit later on. Face facts. They pulled they're not a one-hit wonder. They're really not, but you could say they are if depends on how you listen to them genre wise, right? They pulled their hottest song out of rotation of their lives to take a stand. What do you believe in? Honestly, let's be real. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, right?
I still hear that song with the same original lyrics on most radio stations.
But and then there's my point. So they just made this big comeback. And what was it, Sam? 21, 22? What was the first of South by Southwest after COVID? 21?
22.
22. Either way, that was Paramore's big return. And what did they bring the house down with? Original lyrics. She did this whole "we got over it," and it's like you got over your beliefs. You got over your beliefs, or you got over having to buy milk at the dollar store.
Wait, what does milk have to do? Quit bringing cows up into this.
I'm sorry for all the cows out there. I love you, except for my ex-wife. I don't like you.
Speaking of animals. We got a song by Bad Wolves. Is this their new song, Sam? Legends Never Die?
I believe it's one of their newest songs.
It's a newer song.
It's a newer song.
Without Tommy Vex.
I
love their music, but they're not very good live. Just saying.
I've never seen them. Did you see them with Tommy Vex or without Tommy Vex?
I was going to say, reincarnated.
Oklahoma last year.
Oh, without Tommy.
So without,
All right, let's
take
a quick
Donald
break.
Trump, probably. Okay.
Let's take a quick break, and here's a new one from Bad Wolves.
Bottom of a bottle, pulled out a shot for you. I can feel you by my side. You see the man upstairs says you're going somewhere, 'cause you live and then you gotta die. Looking up high, I know just why the sky's so bright tonight. 'Cause every single star is somebody we love, and we never have to say goodbye. Legends never die. picture frame. I'll remember our days in the sun and the rain. You can still speak to me from the grave. I hope you're living that high life, chilling on the other side. I bet you haven't changed. So every single day I'll suppress the pain, cause I know I'll see you again. The legends never die. The legends never die. The legends never die. The legends never die. See black in that motherfucking thing. You can do it, take a dirt lap. You can we ain't never gonna be in another one, take another pill for the grief. Now my eyes can see the forest for the trees. Gonna cry, gonna try, gonna die. I'll never die again, and I'll see you on the other side. I wish we said goodbye. I wish we said goodbye. But I ain't gonna cry. No, I ain't gonna cry. I'll see you on the other side. I'll see you on the other side. 'Cause legends never die. The legends never die.
I don't like the rap breakdown in the middle.
What? That was my favorite part.
You tried too hard. That was some try hard. I love it, but that was some try hard.
You are not Elias from Non-Point, sir. Knock it off.
Thank you.
I liked it.
I thought it could have been right. I thought it could have been good with Tommy, not to live in the past. I thought it could have been good.
Why'd you look at your watch like the past is
He did.
on
He
your
did.
phone?
He
Tommy's
looked
on
at
your
his,
phone?
he goes the past and like straight up looked at his watch like he was telling what time it was.
Yeah, like maybe it's time to go. So okay, so here's my segment, and we kind of talked about it for a hot minute. And you can see I'm already rolling my head with it because I don't want to be grandpa on the porch, but I'm gonna be.
Yeah, here he goes.
Here I goes.
We'll call this segment "On My Soapbox."
On my soapbox. Yeah.
With Diego.
Seriously though, like, are we so wrapped up in the internet and trying to make sure, like, okay, make sure I say this right. There's one thing for your voice to be heard, but we're so wrapped up in our voices trying to be heard that certain people get on the internet and they overcommit or they say dumb stuff. And I'm trying not to cuss, and I've almost done it twice. But people, for lack of a better term, are real idiots, like just real idiots. And all of that is to get into what I just seen literally on the way in, because I didn't really have a good idea for what I was going to do for the segment today, but now I do. Jason Aldean.
Crazy Amazon finds.
I still got it. I still got that in the back pocket, and we could get into that in a little bit. But Jason Aldean just went through some stuff, right?
Yep.
Some stuff over his. Help me out here, Sam.
Small town.
Not in this house. Not in my town.
Is that what it's called? Not my town?
Not in this house.
Not my Montgomery, Georgia.
Yeah, whoa.
Wherever he's at.
So there was a lot of uproar. There was
a lot of uproar and a lot of support, though, because I think that there's more of those type of people than there are the other type.
Right. So there was more support, but there was a lot of unneeded pressures. And I'm just say it, the whole racism thing, and it's which kills me because, like, come on, let's go. Like, I'm so over this crap with everything going on, and it drags into our music, and it's never real because, like, Sam, you and I both have been in this industry a very long time.
It's all fake.
And I say it on here. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. It's all about money. Which leads me to the news. Drum roll, please. Jason Aldean is about to drop a brand new album, and his #1 single is what?
Small town or whatever.
Try that in a small town, sir.
Not in my small town tiny pants or tiny townhouse, not in my townhouse. Yeah, so it's like all of this is for what? All of this is.
It's free publicity for him.
Okay,
well,
do you think people over read into things, because that whole small town thing apparently was shot in a place that was known as being racist or whatever a long time ago.
The courthouse.
They lynched someone back in the 30s.
I know that, but do you think he purposely did that because, like, do you think that was all planned out?
Absolutely not.
And nobody knew that until it was released almost 2 weeks into the controversy of the song itself. Right. It was the song that sparked, and it's been proven. Do you know who started this? The record label. Do you know who leaked? Think about it. Who leaked the video shoot? The record label.
So we got Tiffany over here smiling and turning red because she knows what PR does.
Yeah, Tiff, you're with me on this. You know.
So do you think Jason Aldean himself knew this was going to be a controversial issue before it got leaked? But do you think the record label already planned for this to happen and he was unaware of it?
Oh, come on now. Do you really think, like, come on.
Let's go, Meow.
Come on, Meow. I'm licensed and registration, Meow. Let's go. No, this, I think, of course he knew. Of course he knew, because, I mean, so if you dial your clocks back, right, for all those same people that were supporting, to Don's point, right, whether it be whatever bullshit excuse you have for, whatever excuse you have for supporting, whether it be because, I'm from a small town or, thank you. I appreciate it. Because I'm from a small town, or you're not going to do that, or whatever, black, white, Hispanic, doesn't matter. They all supported him. We're all the same ones that called him a coward, a non-whatever. I can't use the word, but it's an acronym for meow, right? Because he ran off the stage that night in Vegas, Sam, when they were shooting down. Remember from the Bellagio?
I was there that night.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, was that Jason Aldean?
That was Jason Aldean, right?
I didn't know that.
I was this close, and then for those of you listening, that's a very small. I was this close to going to friends who were at that concert who had free tickets and said, come over here. But I was like, what? I'm going to push a little farther ahead and get down to Barstow, California on the truck because I had a student on board. I wanted to get rid of him. That's all I'm going to say. He was not smelly right. So,
and I'm not saying that this is this is going to vilify him running off the stage. And I wouldn't say that I would have ran off the stage too. Anybody in their right mind. What are you going to do? There's strays flying.
Stage.
Diego would have been in the car before the first bullet hit. I'm just saying. He would have been
as soon as
I would have been gone.
Yeah. It's anybody in the right mind would. But yet he took so much, no pun intended, shrapnel on that in his career for not doing what? But it was that same, what is the word I'm looking for here? The same demographic that is now just thinks he's the bee's knees because, I would shoot somebody in a small town. Stop it. Right. Nobody believes in nothing. Nothing's real. This is going to be the number one album. This is going to be the number one single. And it's not because it's a great song. It's because the message is viral.
Well, and the people that support or on the other side that would support it, because there's people against it support it, those numbers grew massively because of the controversy, and and that PR, hell, they did a good job.
Yeah. So story time with Sam. I'm going to tell you about a young lady named Smiley's Pyrus.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Smiley Pyrus. So she, before the album of Stangers, we'll call it Stangers. Before she released it, she let all her friends know that she was going to be very controversial during this time. She was going to be very naughty and those kind of things like that. So when she came out with this behavior that was not of Smiley Cyrus. Well,
I mean, you can't say Miley Cyrus. We're a podcast. You can say whatever you
can't
want.
Say it.
No, I can't say that. I'm not.
Say that.
I'm on the inside.
That's not who he's talking about. I know who he's talking about.
I don't know who you're talking about, Sebastian.
That's exactly not who he's talking about.
But she let everyone know what was going to happen what was going to happen with this album release and her behavior and the attraction that she was going to get. And guess what? Number 1 album in the country.
Number 1 tour in the country.
Number 1 tour in the country.
Yeah.
Now, I will give you Taylor Swift, who I'm not on the inside with, number 1 tour in the country, and that's because she actually works hard and does a 3-hour show with a lot of set changes. So
I have a story. I have a story that I can't tell on air, but just
Okay.
know, just know that this story really sucks, but at least you got your first big break.
that's all right. We're just gonna leave it there for next week. So call in.
I have nothing. I have nothing except for Don's corny jokes.
Oh.
I got nothing besides that.
Hey, at least now we went from serious to laughs, right?
That's
I have
right.
no idea. I literally got lost in that conversation. I'm just sitting here like, is this conversation going
Are
to
you
end?
serious?
Because I have no idea what they're talking about.
You know why? Because you didn't get a chance to talk that much.
That's right. I forgot when you guys. I zoned off. My ADD kicked in.
We are very blessed that he's still on screen. He didn't just be like, well, you know what?
Thanks for watching the show.
Yeah, holler at me tomorrow, and we're gonna get this. We're like,
All right, you ready for the first one?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Now, I warn y'all, these are kind of stupid but funny.
Mm-hmm.
What sort of music does frogs like?
I don't know.
What kind of music do frogs like?
Uh-huh.
I don't know what.
Nice one. It's hip hop.
Oh, Jesus. Oh.
I should have thought a little more about it.
Stupid funny. All right. What's the difference between fish and a guitar?
my ex-wife didn't smell like a guitar.
Vertebrae.
You can't tuna fish.
No.
Oh, Jesus.
Get out.
It's like those popsicle stick jokes, you know?
I love it.
Uh-huh,
love it.
exactly. And so what type of music are balloons afraid of?
Ooh.
Pop music.
Yeah,
There you go.
Damn.
That's
good
right.
job.
Yeah.
Who's the champion in this? Woo!
Why did the musician get arrested?
Because they found the AK-47s gold-plated on the tour bus.
Because
that's
she
you.
got in trouble.
Oh,
Treble and treble.
I told you.
Treble.
Huh?
Treble.
We need that. We need that drop. That Price is Right drop.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What is the most musical type of food?
Tuna.
Hold on.
Drumsticks.
Beans.
Oh,
Drumstick. Beans.
Beans. Think about
Can you
it.
fart?
Yeah.
yeah.
The musical fruit, the more you eat, the more you toot.
The more you toot.
That's
yeah.
right. The more
What?
you keep, the better feels. Let's have
Beans,
beans
beans
for
for
every
every
meal.
meal.
Every meal. Yeah.
What's an avocado's favorite kind of music?
Avocado?
Avocado.
Metalcore because they're in the pit.
Nice one.
I like how
Nice
much you
one.
put into that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Walk
that's
and
right.
roll.
Walk and roll.
Oh.
Okay.
I told you.
They're
I told you
corny
they were
jokes, everybody. They're corny jokes.
That's right.
Those are good. I like those.
Uh-huh.
We need more corny jokes.
That's
I love corny
right.
joke.
Gotta laugh sometimes, right?
Good job. Good job on getting. I don't know where you found those. I'm sure you just looked up corny jokes on Google. And you had the first 5 you just said.
No, actually, I was more specific. I said corny music jokes.
Oh. Did you ask
Yeah.
AI? You can ask AI to. Oh, man. That's next week's segment. We got to do some AI stuff. I'll write songs. You know, we might do that on the live tonight. Okay. Let's get into the interview. We are behind here with Matt. Is it Tiber? Is that how you say his last name?
Tybor.
Tybor. Matt. His name like Matt. And he is in a band called the Bunny the Bear, which is like a metal band. And he also owns a Tough Luck Music, which is
Just launched Tough Luck Music.
just launched it. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that.
You're welcome,
buddy.
sir.
Oh, you know I gotta load it up.
Yeah, you didn't load it up, but we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll come back with that interview.
Here's All right, and we are here with Matt, who's probably best known for being the bunny in the Bunny the Bear, right? You're the rabbit dude.
That's me. I'm that guy.
So, are you guys still writing music? I mean, because I think I saw you guys come out with a video about a year ago. Is there anything new since then?
I haven't. I think we dropped a cover in the last year. I have a new EP in the works, but I've dropped stuff consistently for the last 15 years, man. It's been a long time, so it hasn't stopped.
I have to know, does that mask affect you? I mean, I'm not a singer, but I would think that the mask would restrict you. Does it whenever you try to hit certain notes or anything like that?
If you have like 10 beers before you're on stage, nothing restricts you.
You don't notice.
You wouldn't know if it did. But no, not really. No, especially our newer ones that we made. We had custom made. They're pretty form fitting, and they leave a lot of room in the mouth area. So no, it's not really bothersome at all.
It would annoy me. I'm sorry. I had to ask.
No, I get it. I mean, there are some nights where I like make it through like 30 seconds of a song and I just rip it off. So it happens.
Makes sense.
I heard, maybe it was a year ago, I heard that you guys are going to stop doing concerts. And I guess that's not true because I saw that you guys might be doing a show with Outlier and Skylight.
Skylight Drive.
There you go.
Yeah, I have 3 shows this weekend out of state. And then September 9th, I believe, we have like a 9 or 10 day run with the Skylight Drive. And Outliers on it too. They're opening the package. So they're good guys.
Yeah, what's his name? Joey Arena, I think that's a singer. He's been on the show a couple times. Super cool dude, man. The Bunny the Bear playing with Outlier would be a great. I would love to see a show like that. Your music has kind of changed a year, maybe got a little bit softer, but you still do some screaming, which is awesome. I did notice a little bit of like kind of post-hardcore to a little bit more not post-hardcore, kind of more.
Our most recent like full length was very pop and electronically orientated. It was like Chainsmokers with yelling. You know what I mean? But the stuff we're working on now is kind of a lot different than all that. It's a lot more like ambient, like dark rock kind of stuff. It's not very Bunny the Bear-esque, but I guess nothing is because every album I put out sounds completely different. Can I swear?
Yeah.
Okay. After I do it, I'm like, okay, yeah. But I mean, like the sound, my writing and stuff has changed so much, so dramatically over the last 15 years, so often that I think at this point, like people who listen to us just expect to not expect.
Yeah. So. I watched Big Brother on that show. They say expect the unexpected. I'm probably the only person who watches that show on here, but whatever. That's what I do.
I haven't. It's so long. I didn't even know it was still on.
Yeah,
I think it's 100% safe to say you're the only one that watches.
Yeah, I
think so. I watched the first 9 years.
There you go. I'm not
my wife. My wife's gonna be watching The Bachelorette with her, so I didn't know that was still a thing either. But
is that still a thing? That's still
it is, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm into it. I'm feeling it.
Hey, sometimes like whatever gets you, gets you. Like
it's pissing me off. It's making me angry. It's making me feel things. I like want to jump through TV and choke people out. Yeah, it's doing it.
What's crazy is I watch these reality shows with my wife, and I get annoyed by them, and I complain about them while I'm watching it with her, and she says, "Don't watch it then. You can go to the other room." And I'm like, "But I like it so much. It irritates me. I still want to complain about it."
The investment is too much now. I've already put $3 down on this of my life. I'm here for the rest of this show. Yeah. I know. I feel basically. That. So you say that the music changes from song to song, album to album. How do you find the fans kind of react? The fans are a fan of that, or do you ever find it people kind of like, because people like what they like. I want my vanilla ice cream to taste like vanilla. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that a thing, or?
I mean, I think. Like I've been fortunate enough that like my fan base is like a very we're not a massive band by any means, obviously, but it's been my main source of income and my livelihood for 15 years. I don't have no day job. I don't do anything else. So I think we're fortunate in a way that we have a very culty following. Like the people who love us, and they've been there the whole damn time. And I guess they're just those kind of days have a wide variety of taste bud. I don't know, because I don't get that often. You know what I mean? I put out one album years ago with a girl vocalist. I tried it out and I got some backlash for that. And even I hate myself for it to this day. But aside from that, no, I can do it. Could be the poppiest song, it could be the heaviest song. It just not make fucking sense. And they love it. So I think it's just like when it comes to the Bunny the Bear, you either love it or you hate it. I don't think, it's either for you or it's not. I don't think there's much of it in between. Maybe with some of our more recent material that's not as like edgy or like bouncy, you know what I mean? But it's just, I don't know. I feel like the people like it, just they stick with it.
Well,
which is great, great for me. Yeah,
it is. You can do whatever you want. It's your band.
It's be obnoxious, do whatever hell I want.
Yeah.
Like, I would anyways, but whatever.
When it comes to doing music, you also have was it like a record label, Tough Luck Music?
Yeah, I started a record label. I mean, technically, I started this record label like 3 years ago or something. I did it just to release a TBTB EP. We had bounced between a bunch of labels over the years. I was like, I'm just gonna put something out myself. What the hell? I mean, I don't know why I'm letting other people do it when I have all the means to do it myself. But after that, I kind of said, okay, I've been there. I'm one of those people who want to do it. I come up with every idea. I want to do this. I want to do that. As soon as I do it, I'm like on to the next thing, So it didn't really become a very serious endeavor until like the last few months, where I brought in a business partner, and we've kind of just been taking it very seriously and seeking out bands that we enjoy and that make us feel stuff, and then just trying to help them out a bit.
Do a lot of people, because of you being in the Bunny the Bear? Yeah, I know you say it's not like this super big band. It's not like a Slipknot or anything, but a lot of people know who the Bunny the Bear is. In fact, some dude at this little place last night knew who you guys were, and I'm in Wichita, Kansas, right? So you having the record label, do a lot of people come to you to say, hey, check out my band, or do you primarily just seek them out?
I mean, everyone pretty much so far, aside from one of the bands we signed, has come to me in some way or another. I feel like I don't think it's really based on a Bunny the Bear thing. I haven't really been throwing my name around much with it. Just because, people might know who I am, for better or worse, though. You know what I mean? I gotta, I have a history. We have a crazy history, our man. So I don't necessarily want this label to be associated with this guy. Fucking dude, 35-year-old dude running around in a bunny mask, screaming on stage. But yeah, So I'm not branding the label as like the label of the Bunny the Bear, okay? But
right.
Yeah, people do hit me up daily on my personal or on the band's Facebook, because they know that it's kind of side by side, But TBTB is not even technically on my label right now. We have a deal with another label for our next release that hasn't even been announced yet. So I can't drop anything via Tough Luck for us for at least a year.
Okay. How many bands do you have signed onto Tough Luck Music?
We have 3 artists signed right now. 2 are bands, one's a solo artist. So
okay, so you have, was it Classic Jack, right?
Yeah.
That's the band. That's a band.
It's a band, yeah. Classic Jack.
I heard the music. Yeah, I heard the music. It has to be a band. Well, you never know. It could be a solo artist.
They've been around for a long time. They've been around for like 10 years, I feel like. They've kind of been another band, I feel like, kind of like TBTB, where they're known in like certain circles and like more of like an underground kind of thing. They have like a nice
what are you laughing at, Diego? What's laughing at
you? You said I heard I heard their music. Are they a band? Because it sounds like a band.
It could be like a solo artist that's hired musicians.
Love it.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, that's what I do. I write everything, and then I have tour musicians that I rotate out in every state. So,
thank you, Matt. Matt gets it. Okay, then you have.
Well, you wouldn't listen to Bunny Bear and be like, "This is a solo artist," you know what I mean? So,
true,
at any point in the career. So.
That's also true. And then we also have Glass Waves, who we just did a show with.
Mm-hmm.
Glass Waves, and then I guess Troy Ray would be Troy Ray.
It's Ray, yeah.
Troy Ray. He is. I couldn't remember an A or an O on there. I couldn't read my handwriting. That is
Troy Ray. whatever you want to call it, but he won't mind. It's Ray, yeah.
It's not a band, Sebastian.
No, that would be the single.
The single dude.
The single dude. Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Do you have a certain style of music you look for when it comes to Tough Luck music? Or you just kind of going with whatever you like?
Just whatever. I'm not very. If you can't tell by my music, I'm not very much of an elitist when it comes to like genres or any kind of walls around anything at all. And I really don't even like listen to heavy music at all. So I've always just kind of been in that field, you know. I kind of did it to myself. So it's not like a preference for me. I'm not like some label. I want metal bands or this. If it's good, if I think it's good, if I think that they have talent, if I think that they're driven and they're hardworking, and if I think that it could do well business wise, I have no problem fucking with it, you know?
Yeah, why not? If you're gonna make some money at the end of the day.
It's not only even about. It's honestly for me like Glass Waves.
I'm a fan of theirs.
You know, Troy.
They're good.
They're very well rounded and they're very driven. They're very hardworking. They have everything just planned out. You know what I mean? Like even when I signed them afterwards, they came to me. They have everything they want. The releases, every post they make is scheduled. What kind of post it is? I'm like, you guys do what you want to do. I'm not even tell you guys what we want from you. You guys have this worked out how you guys want to do it. And it's so well done and so well done out that I'm not going to interfere. You guys keep doing you because, I think they're doing great for being such a fresh, baby band. And then Classic Jack, something about Classic Jack's music I resonate on more of an emotional level. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm an old school Brand New fan from the Devil and God era. And a lot of Glass Waves, not Glass Waves, a lot of Classic Jack stuff gives me that kind of vibe. If you actually listen to a couple of their songs, you got to listen to a few of them and you'll be like, wait a minute. So I think that might've been what drew me in the first place. Me being an old school, Brand New fanboy and be hearing vibes. But I connected them on a little emotional level. I feel like their stuff's kind of deep and it's got a nice vibe to it and it's heartfelt. And then Troy's just good, for what he's doing, being a newer dude in the more R&B pop scene. I just think his stuff's good, it's not much more to it than that. He's a good dude. It's good music. I fuck with it.
I haven't heard it yet. Now I want to listen to it. He says an R&B type of pop.
Yeah, he's poppy as hell.
That's cool. Okay, I want to check that out. If he's playing on with you guys, that makes you want to hear it. He's
good, man. He just dropped his first single 2-3 weeks ago, something like that.
Well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna check out Classic Jack, Tastemaker. But I do want to thank you for coming on here. I want everyone to check out Bunny the Bear. They're going on tour, maybe dropping a new EP sometime in the nearer future. So we look forward to that, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for talking about Tough Luck music with us. Bands, don't hit him up. He'll seek you out. I'm just kidding. You do whatever you want.
You do you guys. You guys come to me. You're good. It saves me some work. I appreciate it, guys.
Here's Classic Jack, Tastemaker.
Am I alright? Am I uptight? Or am I sitting in the dark? It seems divine. I'll take my time until I've ripped us both apart. 'Cause you had no heart. Bright when I'm inside, just as long as we are apart. I never thought I could go blind from my designs, but here you are. I wanna drive into the night for a good time and sink my car. I'll watch the water fill your side while I just wait here for the sharks. Oh, I love this part. I never wanted you to stay, but then life got in the way again. I always try to stay away, but end up in the stinking drink that I left. From the stream, from the stream. I'm at heart, I'm ashamed, 'cause like I feel a fucking thing. Am I a better? Am I ashamed? 'Cause like I feel a fucking thing. I can't feel the dark. I never wanted you to stay, but then I've got in the way again. I always try to stay away, but end up in the sinking drink that I left. Cause I have no choice.
All right, and we are joined early today by a band called Rebate Coupons. I love when bands show up early, but before we get to the interview with them, we got what Aaron and Dylan are here. We are going to have them join us in conversation, and the first topic of conversation is Tom DeLonge and UFOs, or I guess the new name is UAPs. What are you laughing at, Don? What are you
Because
laughing at?
this is old. I think that's what she's laughing about. We knew about Tom DeLonge and his
I know,
crazy
but
UFO conspiracy.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about it is the congressional hearing that happened about UFOs. The guy, one of the guys that was testifying, mentioned Tom DeLonge by name, and I don't think a lot of people realize who he is when he said his name. And for those who don't know, Tom DeLonge is the guitar or
bassist for Offspring, baby.
Singer, guitar player, Blink 182. Yeah.
No, he's a bassist for Blink. Yeah, bassist for Blink.
And a lot of people, I don't think, knew that he was big into. That's why he left the band twice in the first place. He left the band once, and then remember he started Angels and Airwaves.
Love it.
Yep.
Horrible.
And now, what's
that we could branch off into a whole different conversation because the breakup of Blink over Aliens gave us Angels and Airwaves and Plus 44, Boxcar Racer. Let's go.
That's what I was going to ask. Was it over the aliens?
Yeah.
Well,
Because of
I mean,
aliens?
that couldn't have been the only reason.
I don't think it was the only. I think there was other things. Well, I was trying to research it earlier. I couldn't find a whole lot about it online. But
he was getting restless.
He wanted a different direction. He was trying to find himself and what his hobbies were besides just music. And well, Blink-182 broke up at first like 2005. Then they broke up again after he left, and he started the whole company called To the Stars, which sounds so punk rock too.
Yeah, it does.
I like that name. Yeah. To the
It
Stars.
I contributed.
Well,
I ain't gonna
look,
lie.
hold up. To the Stars. That has some alien stuff in there.
$100.
To the Stars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the whole company is about alien research.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole
Yeah,
company, and they have the Adam Project, which is pretty much trying to find. I guess they're called unidentified aerial phenomenon, is what they're called now instead of UFOs.
Now?
Yeah, instead of UFOs or UAPs, and what the Adam Project does, I guess their main goal is to reverse engineer these UFOs. I'm used to calling them UFOs, so I don't.
Yeah,
That's what I called
But
it.
Tom DeLonge and dude, his freaking business partner in it is a senior CIA or retired senior CIA member. So, dude, I mean, come on.
Didn't the government ask him for help on a few researches?
Yeah.
Well, supposedly, yeah. I watched a couple podcasts. I mean, granted, it was like Joe Rogan, and then I saw him on Steve-O's podcast as well, and he talked about there's never a long form interview with Tom DeLonge where the stuff doesn't come up, you know.
He only lasts for about 5 minutes.
Yeah. This is the time, I guess, to piggyback off of actually my big news is me and Sam. I know he's embarrassed because he's humble. He didn't want to talk about it, but Sam and I are launching a new project in space and intergalactic expeditions. We're calling it the Search for Uranus. We want to just go and we want to investigate. We want to just raise money, a GoFundMe to go search Uranus and see if we can find anything in Uranus. We want to find some water. We want to know if it can live in Uranus.
So far we have the microphone cover from Sebastian.
We have one microphone cover from Sebastian and a whole, what do they call that? A school of brown trout.
That's right. That's right.
And y'all thought my corny jokes were bad? Come on now.
I love fish. I love fish. And I love space and I love Uranus. So, I mean, it all makes great sense.
Yeah, it all goes together, right?
Did anybody watch that congressional hearing besides me? Like, I watched the whole thing.
I did. So the funny thing about that congressional hearing was that cracked me up was that it didn't do anything. Like the guy that was there to give his professional
testimony or whatever
testimony, he didn't point to anything in particular. It was all like, substantial. He didn't give like exactly who knows this information, who's going to say this information or anything like that. So that's what was funny to me. It's like, so you just speculated that Diego from Nashville, Tennessee knows about Uranus and those kind of things. And it was just absolutely hilarious because, and really, did we get anything out of that other than potentially?
We got a lot out of it.
Aerial footage from the Air Force and the Navy and all those kind of branches of service that we don't know what this is. It could have been a popcorn up there.
Listen, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Like, I don't really like a whole lot of conspiracies. But if I were to guess, I don't. I would say that there's something else brewing in the backgrounds that they're setting us up for.
I think it was just a distraction for all the other stuff politically, trying to sidetrack us so we're not paying attention to war and, the president's bull crap. And
the aliens are coming, Don.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, as far as them coming out with it now, we've known this, all this time. It's just they're trying to distract us from something bigger.
Right. It's the smoke screen. It's the smoke screen because we failed on the Mars thing, and then they found water on Uranus because there was traces of corn growing in Uranus. Really? I mean, come on. Like, it is. I do believe it's a smoke show, but I don't believe it's for like super. I think it's just more of a like, hey, over here. We still need to. You guys still need to think we're credible in something. By the way, we got aliens.
Aaron, do you believe in aliens?
Who? Okay.
Probably. I mean, we can't be the only anomaly, right? Like, come on.
He says probably so people like his band no matter what he says.
No.
I think Dylan believes in aliens more than anything else.
Aliens, I definitely think. I mean, to think that like within our entire universe that we're the only living beings is, come on. Do I know for sure? No. Am I gonna go Tom DeLonge about it? Probably not. But to an extent, I mean, he takes it to just in a crazy height. But
I'm not gonna lie, Aaron looks like he's been probed a couple of times.
100%.
Yeah, maybe.
All these like football players and sports people always take their stance on whatever, and they have this platform to do it. I think Tom DeLonge's the only one who was famous to do it on this level with UFOs, and that's putting yourself out there too, especially back when he started doing it. Because I think UFOs now are more acceptable, or it's less science fiction than it was even 10 years ago. I think more people believe in it today than they did before.
I mean, like the what I've been seeing on TikTok and all that stuff with the congressional hearing is like everyone's like, yeah, we're not fucking phased, They're all like, hey, why does gas cost this much? Who cares about the aliens? They're not phased. No one's phased. They're like, oh, we got aliens now? Okay.
Yeah, we knew that. We got you.
Yeah. I believe in aliens. I believe in ghosts. I'm not crazy. Yeah. I'm not going to go ghost hunters or go to space and try to figure it out. But I think there's enough evidence or enough of a logic behind it to believe in it.
Do you believe in Sasquatch?
Ooh. Yes.
Then you may go have punch and pie then, right?
This is a whole nother conversation we're going to have about Sasquatch, but I will say this. If Sasquatch exists, because I'm like, I don't know if he does exist, then I would say there's interdimensional.
There has to be
things that can pop in and out of this dimension.
Or Sebastian's Uranus.
Well, let me clarify. I don't know if Sasquatch exists.
Don't backpedal.
What you believe?
I'm in Montana. They exist everywhere.
I believe.
Yep. I believe in the Squatch and the Megalodon. They exist.
The Megalodon did exist.
They did exist.
Still exist.
That's a literal fact.
Still exist.
They got bones.
Yeah.
They got bones. They're
they got
cartilage.
bones.
What are you talking about, Sebastian? They're sharks.
They have something.
Come on, man. If a Stegosaurus existed, why is a Megalodon so far-fetched? It's not.
That's a great question, though. Why are we so sprung on dinosaurs? But you say Megalodon, and people are like, I know such thing.
Isn't a Megalodon literally a dinosaur? You know what? I'm not even going to get into this whole thing.
Big shark? We can't believe in that big sharks theory. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we got 4 hours on this. If there's like a Joe Rogan podcast where we have like 4 hours to just talk about anything,
let's go
into this.
Didn't they say sharks are older than dinosaurs?
They said they were older than trees.
Did they?
Older than what?
They were older than trees.
Oh yeah,
sharks are older than
trees.
So then that's even older than dinosaurs. Dinosaurs ate.
What about Adam and Eve? What about Adam and Eve?
Dude, I don't know. Man, the world's crazy. I don't even. Dude,
that's true.
This is
now we're getting too deep.
I was gonna say something about Florida and aliens. To segue into the Florida segment with Sam, because I think aliens like Florida, and that's why they're all jacked up in Florida. What? Oh, you're pointing the wrong direction, Sam.
There we go.
Oh, load up the next song. Okay, Sam's telling me to load up the next song. Okay. That's right. Is that time for the next song?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, all right. Shoot.
We're not supposed to be cussing, sir.
Uh-huh.
Let me get it loaded here.
Watch your language, Aaron. I heard an F-bomb in there. Be careful.
My bad.
So while Sebastian loads up that next song, guys, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And we're looking for sponsors. If you guys are interested in sponsoring this broadcast, hit up the loudspot at gmail.com.
Okay, rebate coupons. You know, I hate asking this. I hate asking this question, but I gotta ask it.
I'll ask it
because I said it. You guys weren't here earlier, and I
Who
said
is your
that's
daddy
one of
and
that
what does
has
he
to be
do?
one of the worst band names. But also, Sam was like, "Or is it one of the best band names?" Right? And I was like, "Oh, is it one of the best band names? I don't know. It could be." So that name has to mean something. Like no one just comes up with that. Is someone a couponer in your band?
super couponer.
Aaron, go ahead and explain.
I don't think any of us are necessarily couponers, but I've been traumatized by couponers.
Did you get stuck behind him in the line?
Dude, they're the worst.
No. I was at the cash register with a stack of coupons while she went to grab another item, and I had no money. And I'm just sitting there, and everyone's like, "Are you gonna pay?" I'm like, "I can't. It's not my mom." But the name. Do you want the recession special answer, or do you want the real answer?
I want I want the most fakest, funniest one. No, give me the real one.
Okay. All right. I'll give you the recession special. Yeah, I'll give you the recession special. So basically, rebate coupons, right? The economy is pretty bad. Inflation's horrible. And what do people need? A discount. A discount for the rebate coupons.
Dylan thought that was hilarious.
You guys remember
box
tops?
Jesus Christ, that's awesome.
Do you guys actually remember box tops behind like cereal cartons?
Oh yeah.
Where you would cut them out
in school
and like put them in a Ziploc. Well, they don't even do that anymore. Like kids don't know that right now. But you would basically cut them all out.
Don't tell anybody because Diego still clips box tops coupons.
Aaron, give the real answer.
I believe that one. I like that answer. I thought it was good.
That's a good answer, right? That's the recession special answer. We all need pizza parties, so we got to collect the box tops.
That's what he heard. Pretty much what he said to me, because I thought the same thing. Like, that's a stupid name, dude. Why would? Because it was like it was something we were writing songs together or whatever, and he just had it under this name, and he had it under his name forever. And I thought it was just a joke name, but then when the band actually started kind of doing stuff that was actually coming together, and it's like, wait, we're gonna like actually put this out. I was like, maybe we should think about changing the name. He was like, absolutely not. So, so I said, dude, I mean. I don't know. I feel like it's a weird name, like whatever. And he goes, think about every band name that you know, and you tell me what makes a band name good when the band
Ghost, Alpha.
Well,
I say that it's unforgettable. I mean, once you hear the name, it's going to stick in your head because
Diego forgot it. Diego forgot it.
I'm absent-minded. Yeah, I'm absent-minded too. Like I'm not an.
He's thinking about Uranus.
Yeah, I was too busy pitching Uranus to everybody to remember things. Yeah,
he's not over it.
I'm still in it.
It is a name
that's a solid name too. You know,
you guys from New Jersey, as the East Coast, New Jersey.
For sure.
Yeah, we're in New Jersey.
What 2022, 2021? When did you guys start the band?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
When did you start the band? Hell yeah, we did it.
First of all,
we did start
members from another band. Let's talk about that. You guys are members from another band.
Yes, Monument of a Memory. We're in another like a metalcore band called Monument of a Memory, and this was these were pretty much songs that we started doing because we were writing stuff and it just would not work with our other project. So
what style is this band?
I'd say more in the vein of like alternative rock, I guess.
Still metalcore.
So it's
still metalcore.
Like one screaming.
Diego's fighting with the fly, apparently. Like
if you
guys can't see him, if you guys watch his YouTube video, you can see him like.
Diego's fighting flies or gnats or something over there.
No. See, so I had this sign here because people like to just walk through this office building and stare in like I'm a zoo animal or something. And so I thought I'm going to get this on air sign because it works. It doesn't. People want to try to come in and it's like,
all right.
I think that makes him
also
more
have
want.
Ink Magazine, which let's talk about that real quick. I don't mean to take away from you guys, but
hold on, talking about the hand tattoo thing.
Sebastian, I don't know if you know this, but Diego's decided to be a Ink Magazine model.
Oh,
and has people voting for him.
I know I voted for you, Diego. I voted.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And so did I. But I want to see you on Lambskin. I'm just saying.
Thank you.
Lambskin.
I want to. Hey, let's set it up. Let's set it up. Lambskin,
and then next year we'll have Sebastian, and we're gonna put sheepskin. Like, sheepskin for, yep.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever.
All Don's tattoos all over him, and then we're just gonna. We have to have the property of the loud spot on his butt. So
Who was it?
That is still happening.
Yeah, that's right.
That is still happening. He is getting his butt tattooed with that megaphone and the loud spot.
We'll see.
I've got one. You need one too.
We'll see. I want to know who in the band. I think it might have been Dylan. Made a Facebook. It may not have been. I don't know. Made a Facebook post about somebody. And Dawn's a tattoo artist. Okay, over here. So let's get her opinion on it too.
Oh, I know what you're going to talk about.
A hand tattoo.
Aaron's already know.
Hand tattoo without a sleeve, right?
No, not
you just have a hand
sleeve,
tattoo only, and you said it looks weird or awkward, or you're like against it because you should have a sleeve before you get your hand tattooed, right?
I didn't say a sleeve. I said,
well, it's Aaron. It's Aaron.
If you had like just you need something. Like even like on this arm, for example, like I got this and I got this. If I got a hand tattoo, it wouldn't look so bad. That's fine. Right. I just think it's weird. If you were like bare armed and you just straight up got hand and knuckle tattoos, I think it looks weird. Sorry.
I'm with you. I agree.
Dawn, have you ever tattooed someone's hands and knuckles without them having any arm tattoos?
Actually, I've had one, and it was actually a newbie. He didn't have any anywhere.
Exactly. And did you?
And he started with the hands,
and he wanted his hand glasses. But so I don't word it like, hey, that ain't gonna look aesthetically pleasing. You're not having anything else. How I approach it is, hand tattoos are kind of job stoppers. So you might want to make sure that you're secure in whatever job you currently have, because you may not be able to keep it with a hand blast.
Right.
So
that makes them think.
What about lower belt tattoos? What about lower belt?
You agree with me?
Hold on, Sam. Hold on. So Dawn, you agree with Aaron?
Yes, in a way. I just approach it differently.
I mean, Dylan, you agree with Dylan?
I just approach it differently. But yes, I approach it differently because, I honestly think that everybody should be broken in a certain way with a small piece to know how it feels. But so many people nowadays, they see stuff online and they're like, oh man, I got to have that. 100%. And then they wimp out.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree. At the end of the day, it was a status I made. Like, that's how I feel. If you want to do it, I'm not going to be like, oh, I hate you. I can't be around. It's your life, man. Do whatever you want. But, to me.
Dylan, what about lower belt tattoos?
Lower belt tattoos.
Penis tattoos. Sebastian did with the program.
That would hurt.
I wouldn't personally get it. If someone else wanted to, power to them. That's
all right. I got a quick question about that.
Very concerned.
If you're getting it on it, does it have to be hard for the entire time?
No. Actually, it can't be, because I have to be able to stretch the skin, and that's why
you've done it.
No. So with me being a female,
there goes my idea.
With me being a female artist, that's the first thing that guys do whenever they find out what my job is. They're like, "Oh, yeah, I bet you can tattoo my," and I'm just like, "Yeah, $500 handling fee plus the price of the tattoo," and they're like.
Oh,
what?
Is that how that works? I didn't know that.
Better come for $500. Better come with a happy ending.
Is that like shipping and handling? I don't know, but honestly, this is the weird part though. And I never would, and because I never would, but I would feel more comfortable with the dude.
$1 bill down there.
You would feel more comfortable with the dude doing it?
I would feel more comfortable with the dude doing it than a chick, just because. I don't know. It's weird. It's I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't know. It's weird.
I get it, and I agree with him. I get it. I agree. It's like a business interaction, right? There's nothing.
Yes.
It's business.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
business
There's no
transaction.
funny business. It's just business.
Now I can easily get a hand job from a girl or a guy, especially if it's my first tattoo. But if I'm going to get my member tattooed, I would prefer a guy.
I actually made my reputation in Georgia piercing male genitalia
Yes, you did.
and women and the men. So there was 3 different piercers in that town, and they would come to me because I was a woman because they felt awkward going to a man to get their Prince Albert or their ladder, and so
because that's opposite. You have to.
No, that has to be limp. No, it has to be limp too. It has to be limp too.
So,
and trust me, men are too nervous.
I've had the ladder pierced before, and
it doesn't grow. Trust me, y'all are too nervous.
It hurts. It does. It hurts.
Not true.
And it gets infected easily. So
I got my
senior
year. I got my physical right before our first spring practice for football, and it was a chick. And it happens. Stuff happens.
Let's
check you for a prostate.
Let's get to Rebate Coupon song.
That's where I got my Uranus expedition idea.
This song is fitting for the band name Rebate Coupons. The song is called Window Dreams.
I stand in silence, trying to get in. Laid awake within the dreams of the enemy. We're taking our time to let me down. The very thought of a remedy. We're taking our time to let me down. Can't say that I'm lying. My love is undying. I stand in silence, trying to get in. 'Cause when I fall asleep, the fire it burns so long. Run away, 'cause it's my last damn chance. Find me away. A right mind for this energy. Lost hopes to find a way around. Fade away so I can fall through the energy. We're taking our time to let me drown. Can't say that I'm lying. My love is undying. I stand in silence, trying to get in. Can't say that I'm buying this world that I'm tied in. I stand in silence, I'll never get in. 'Cause when I fall asleep, the fire it burns so long. Run away, 'cause it's my last damn chance. Find me away through misery. Take me away to a place where I thought I was safe. I stand in silence, trying to get in. And as long as you're fighting, I'll keep trying. So I'll give you take at the thought of me. So break inside and kill the beast within your heart. Can't say that I'm lying. My love is undying. I stand in silence, trying to get in. 'Cause when I fall asleep, the fire it burns so long. Run away, 'cause it's my last damn chance. Find me away
Very unique. Very. Sam, you're muted. You go get to mute yourself. No one else is muted.
I deem rebate coupons as Muse, but good.
Muse with
I don't really like Muse, but I'll take it.
I like Muse too. I just think they're in their own ass sometimes. And you can say ass on the radio. But yes, I think Muse is sometimes into their own thing too much to come out to be entertaining. You guys, I like it's nice.
I got a little bit. I got a little bit of Fall Out Boy or Red Jumpsuit Apparatus.
You know what's weird was so shout out to this YouTube reactor Metal Burb. He's really dope. Everyone should go check him out. He
only check out my show.
He did a reaction video, and he said during some of the vocal parts, there was like a part where he said, "Okay, Fall Out Boy" or whatever. So I guess that's like a thing, which I'm stoked on because I love Patrick Stump from Fall Out Boy. Actually, me and Aaron both we went to the Fall Out Boy show like a couple weeks ago at PNC in New Jersey. So
yeah, we did.
Yeah, but so that's a great compliment. I love
before we get out of here. Because we're running a little long right now. God, we could totally do a 4-hour show, I think. Okay.
We could do a 4-hour show.
Shout out your website. Look, that song was awesome. What's your website where people can find you guys besides just Spotify, and where you guys post all your stuff at?
www.therebatecoupons.com. We got all sorts of merch.
It sounds like a website I'm going to get a virus from.
Just download coupons.
We got a bunch of great merch. We got our song links in there. Everything's there. You could message us through there. Unfortunately, rebatecoupons.com was taken up and they wanted $3,000. And I was like,
no, thank you.
Oh,
Instagram and all that is obviously just
everything.
Rebate coupons. So
we're tagging you in all kinds of stuff. Hey guys, thanks for joining the show. I want both of you guys to stay right there. Everyone really to stay right there till after the outro song plays. I do want to thank everyone that watches the Loud Spot and supports us. That's all the time we got. Check us out on YouTube, all podcasting platforms. We do have a Patreon page that is not doing very well, so support us if you want to.
Support us, bro.
Sam, you ready? That's all the time we got. Peace out, rock on, and much love.
This is the Loud Spot outro by Nothing Short of Tragic.
Is this all talk with no action? No. Is this my thoughts with distraction? No. Is this what I bought that's in fashion? Or is this the Loud Spot with Sebastian? Yes. Does Nothing Short of Tragic have his back again? Yes. Does everything that's good really have to end? Yes. Our pimp host has the pimp show, so to get more episodes, make an order, this is over.